Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Anytime you was in a relationship and you was staying, like, you was like living with somebody, when it didn't work and you decided like to leave or move out, is there certain things that like you was taking with you? Or is it petty to take certain things?
No, it ain't petty to take. You take your shit, man.
Be honest. If it was a gift, you take it?
I'm not that guy to take gifts back though. I don't take.
Well, not take back. So if it was a gift that she got you,
am I taking it with me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's fine. It's mine, man.
What if it's just something for the house? What if it's like a 85-inch TV? Oh, we bought this for the house.
Don't tell me it's mine then.
Niggas, because I was what podcast was it? Niggas was like, man, I mean, it's a gift for the house. I mean, it's the woman. You might as well leave it there. I was like, 85-inch. What's she gonna do with an 85? Because you could be like a PlayStation 5 for the house. A gift, what we know who it's really for.
Say a bar or a pool table or all type of shit. And then when it's trying to pull back on the shit, like, nah, this not.
It's starting to touch a little bit, bro. Ain't no refills on this motherfucker. No.
Really lightly.
No. Yeah, I'm well. Motherfuckers be doing petty shit. Motherfuckers be changing Netflix passwords and shit, all kind of shit. But I mean, I don't like. Well, I think some of that shit makes sense. Like, I mean, why would you leave her? Not unless you're a big gamer or something. Like this PlayStation 5. Okay, we set this for the house, but who is it really for? You ain't touched this PlayStation 5 the whole 2-3 years we was together, and all of a sudden we break up, I'm leaving, I got it with me, and all it's like, oh, where my PlayStation 5 at? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop playing with me. You ain't touched this motherfucker yet, anytime. All of a sudden you worried about it now. Like, nah, we ain't doing that. This 85-inch was in the man cave. This 85-inch was in the man cave, and all of a sudden now you want, I can put it on the, like, we ain't together no more.
That shit,
I can put this could be the family room TV now. Okay, all right, sure.
The poker tape.
When last time you played poker? Stop playing with me. But it be like that though. You be like, what the fuck is you talking about?
You better stop playing.
You ain't playing poker. You ain't playing nothing. The only game on this shit is Madden. That's the only game we got here. You ain't touching Madden ever. Amen. All of a sudden, you where my PlayStation 5 at?
I just don't. Again, I don't take back no motherfucker. Go gifts, dog. You keep that shit, man. What the fuck I'm gonna do with it? Man, I ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Man, might not do that. Let her do that. She dog. Not all women. Our viewers and listeners, don't get us wrong. Not all women, but a lot of them gonna do that shit. That PlayStation 5.
It's some petty betty, yeah.
Hey,
leave that with me. That's mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But you be wrong. You start taking all other shit you done bought for the house that you don't eat, that you know you ain't gonna touch. But
exactly though.
Dre, what are you gonna do with a China cabinet set? Same thing she gonna do with that PlayStation 5. Yeah.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I don't take back gifts. I can't do it.
All right. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. The boys are back.
What's up?
Dre, Reg, we here.
Friday. What's going on, man?
Thank you. You're far too kind. Another week. Yo, we called ourselves, we'll call myself, you know, we're gonna drink some hunch punch.
Yeah.
But it's more like punch. Ain't no hunch in it, but it's this straight. Yeah.
Mike Tyson punch out.
Yeah. That's what we might as well call it. That's the punch out. It's straight. This moonshine is supposed to have juice in it, but it ain't right. You know, someone said something to me that was like, it's one of my homies, she in Alabama. She was like, I can't come and fuck with you and Dre. Y'all, you know, like hang with y'all be drinking. She was like, I watched y'all almost polish off a whole bottle of Crown Reserve on one podcast. I said, but I thought about it, I was like, we did. We did. Oh my God. Like I didn't realize that shit until she pointed it out.
And
yeah.
At the end of the day.
It was good.
Yeah. And not only that, the culture that we've been embedded in, you know, for I don't know, 20 plus years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's what they do. People, you know, drink. We drink. You know what I mean? Like so. And
wasn't this shit?
Nah, this shit here, buddy. You know me, I got them go with the best of them, but goddamn.
Yeah, sipping lightly.
Woo, fuck yeah.
Yo, we coming off a weekend. We kind of hung out a little bit. Friday we went out. My girl Tip came down. Oh my God, we was on. Oh, look, we drunk all kind of shit, but unfortunately, shout out to Tip. Unfortunately, it wasn't a good Saturday morning for her when she woke up.
Yeah. No,
but I woke up. I was like, I knew I had been drinking.
Yeah. Okay.
It was on me a little bit. Watching the games, you know, I usually, you know, sit there and watch the games and chill. I was laid down.
You got that.
Had the pillow. Yes, sir. Yeah, I was on the sofa, had the pillow, the legs kicked up, and I was like, so I knew.
Yeah, you knew.
I knew what the fuck was.
You knew you had a time.
Yeah,
you had a time.
I went some rounds, you know.
Y'all did more than me though.
It was the moonshine, the tequila, Crown in the club. Motherfucking Hennessy shots that
I think
motherfucker gave to me.
Motherfucking wild side Saturday.
Yeah.
No Friday, nigga. I jumped in late, like, all right. I know what this fucking buck water will do, so let me just chill.
Yeah.
I knew I was gonna drink as the night went on, and I ended up having a good enough buzz, and that food brought me back too.
Right. Okay. So revived you. Yeah. So what I called myself doing was, I had the 2 jars. And I'm gonna tell them because you already know. One of the jars, the moonshine, it was 100 proof. The other, and that was just straight by itself. Clear shit, no mixture, no like flavor, nothing. And for those of y'all that drink moonshine, y'all don't know, but me and Dre tell you that motherfucker is true. You talk about opening a jar and you smell mo gas. Like you probably start a car with that motherfucker, right? You probably put that shit in the
fucking mo gas.
Yeah, you probably start a car with that shit. But so I did that. So I was like, you know what? I got this other jar of moonshine, and I think it was flavor. I want to say the flavor may have been strawberry. That shit is like 65 proof. So you got 100 proof, you got 65 proof. So I was like, if I do like 4 shots of this, you know, strawberry and put 2, you know, shots of the regular shit in there, you know what I'm saying? I got some flavor shit. It ain't gonna be that tough. And I taste that shit. I was like, what?
Hey, no.
Nigga, that shit. But so then I was like, you know what? All right, let me pour like a half a cup of juice in here. So I said, okay, let me pour another half a cup. That makes 1 cup. And I'm like, okay, all right. But by that time I was probably already a little, you know, just a little, because I didn't like did all these taste tests. So I'm probably a little faded. I'm like, all right, that shit is all right there. I can work with that. Tim got here and tasted. She was like, you know, but so that's how I knew I was already kind of like my taste buds was already a little numb and working. And then when you was like, nah, I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna respect it because you smelled it. You was like, So I was probably already a little like my mixture.
You was on by then, bro.
Yeah.
You told me, I'd have had like 8 shots. 8.
But Yeah, so it was a good night, and anyway, I mean,
Man, I had
anytime we
fun,
out,
bro.
yeah, anytime we
I
out, it's a
had
good
fun.
night. But
I had fun, man. I really
you know,
did. I had fun, man.
alcohol was good, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I had fun.
Yeah, man. That was the weekend. I apologize for promoting. I ain't promoting no podcast this weekend. I ain't put out no warnings or nothing. Episode 116 out. No descriptions on that shit. Nothing.
And bro, the fact that I don't even remember whether or not it happened, it lets me know what type of.
I did. Because like I said, Saturday, I wasn't good Saturday until about what was the 5 o'clock? There was a 5 o'clock game or 7 o'clock game. Till after, I want to say after the Ohio State game.
The Ohio State came on at 12.
Did it?
Yeah, they came on 12. That's the game I watched first.
We played later than that then.
We played late.
I was good by then, but I want to say about 5 or 6 I was good. It was somebody that played
Tennessee and because I went to watch our game at
7. I was in and out on that one. I was back in, I watched the first 10 minutes of the Georgia Florida. I turned 5 minutes. It was 21-0. I said, okay, that's enough. I've seen enough. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, by like 5, 6 o'clock, I was all right because I was in and out of sleep on the games, watching stuff. Like I knew that motherfucker like it, but I wasn't throwing up and none of the other shit. But I was like,
shit on you.
Yeah.
Shit on
Yeah.
You.
Yeah. And I had I probably didn't have a good night of sleep either. I don't know. I know I was waking up, hearing the toilet flush and throwing up, and I was scared at first. I was like, "What the fuck is that?"
And my dog got on.
Yeah, it was a rough night, man. What's good with you, man?
Man, cool and chilling, man. This will probably be the last time that we are in the same space for a while, for a little bit, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get up out of here probably top of next week.
Okay. I'll be up there for the year out.
Well, I know
I'm gonna come up there.
Yeah, for sure. But as far as in Unapologetic Studios, you know what I'm saying?
Bring it with us. We can go. I'm coming by for it. I don't do shit.
Yeah, you're right.
And my daughter there, so I gotta
come on.
Fuck
with me, dog. Yeah. Well, besides that, man, I ain't on shit, dog. Different toilet, same shit, man. I'm not doing too much of nothing, man. Excited. You know what I mean? Like, again, I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, it's bittersweet, man. But leaving some real life family down here, in the South, in Georgia and upwards to South Carolina, shit like that. And obviously North Carolina, but
right.
Bittersweet, man. But I'm ready to start, or start knocking on the door to my transition to retirement. I'm excited.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm excited about it, man. So
it's a lovely feeling, man.
Yeah,
do that shit.
Halloween, man. I gave out candy to the kids, man.
I want to get into that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. We can definitely get into it. Saw my son and him being a cowboy this year, or Ranger, Texas Ranger, or whatever the fuck he was. But the shit was hilarious, man. Him saying howdy cowboy and shit like that. Shit was fucking hilarious. Yeah, bro. That's what I've been on, man. That's what I'm on now.
I feel you, man. It's well, I'm gonna see you out. And actually, yeah, we can do something this weekend. We can chill. I mean, we got some good games this weekend, so that's even better.
So here's the thing about that. So on Saturday, my bro is moving out of his crib. In Charlotte. So.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But don't think, but we gonna play around, So that's. I don't know what you got going on, but that may be the move whenever you, if you late in the afternoon, pull up, man.
In Charlotte?
Yeah.
Or
yeah.
Okay. I mean, I could do it. I'm because well, so I'll tell you, it's an idea.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm thinking about So here's my reservations, and I'll just get into me. I got the trip coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
So I this last minute thinking, and I still haven't made my mind up. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to drive to Miami because I fly out from Miami. So I don't know if I want to do all that drive and go to Charlotte this weekend.
Okay.
Then I gotta get my hair redone before I leave, and that I gotta drive back to Columbia. Then from Columbia go to Miami. So I don't know. And it all depends on if I'm going to fly to Miami or not. Right now I'm thinking about driving just to give myself a little more time down there to hang out and chill. But I don't know. But I do need to go to Charlotte though.
You need to go to Charlotte.
I do need to go because I just linked up with two of my cousins that are there. We ain't talked in a while.
Okay.
Older cousins, and I do. But so I don't know. It'll be a last minute decision for me.
Yeah. Well, I'll be working the whole day anyway. So
okay. Wow.
Right. That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
But you got it, family.
Family. There's some good games coming too. The Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, LSU.
Oh no, I'm gonna catch. What time is that game?
That's 12.
The Tennessee, Georgia game?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not.
That's 12. That's 12 o'clock. Alabama, Georgia is 7.
Alabama and who?
Alabama, Georgia is Alabama, LSU
Is at 7.
is at 7.
That's the late night game.
And we are at 3. So my lineup was Tennessee, Georgia, us in Virginia, and Alabama, LSU. Yeah. But I'm everything's good on this end, man.
Good game.
Yeah, ain't no announcements. Episode recap. What did we talk about last week? Nothing really that I got any feedback on. I think the last conversation we did have was another good one. I got a lot of feedback on that one, far as in the me. What was we talking about? It wasn't. What was it? It might be the hunch punch already, but no, we was talking about. I asked you about you and mutual friends with your lady, and they telling her shit like, "Damn, I'm glad you finally found a man that treats you right." Okay. And we went into a whole and that conversation branched off into a lot of other shit too. It was there was another good one. We've been hitting some home runs lately.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so too.
I do. not the toot our horn, but yeah. I had some comments on that Bobby Womack. Someone was like, if you really think about it, that's how like Bobby Womack was saying that shit then, but like women, they're like that these days now. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I remember being as a young boy, man. I got caught up, man. I was probably about 18, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got caught up, and the girl put on the Destiny's Child on her voice. This is what's cool. Like, so the girl, Michelle say on a song, "If I don't pick up the phone like I used to, for you, don't take it personal." Right. In my mind, me being a young boy, I'm like, she's probably throwing it back. You know what I'm saying?
My high school sweetheart, she's still fine to this day. Still fine to this day. Michelle Hardaway. She's related to Penny.
Okay.
Her name is Michelle Hardaway.
Okay.
She used to always play "Don't Take It Personal" by Monica. When I heard that shit, I knew there was some doghouse shit going on. But I was in high school at this time, so me, I ain't give a fuck. But but I knew when Monica "Don't Take It Personal" was on. But she listened to it all the time. But it was like some emphasis on that shit. Like when we like was really like arguing or fussing. And this was like kind of that, like when I say high school sweetheart, she would call my mom.
Oh yeah.
And talk to my mom and be like, you know, he did this, he did that. Oh, baby, you know, that's my son. And you know, it was like some real life, like but yeah, like and to this day, you know, her and my mom still have they don't have a relationship, but you know, if we do talk, you know, say something, she'd be like, tell your mom I say hi. I'm like, yeah, I tell her hi. And they might be Facebook friends now, I don't know, but yeah, like it was so like Miss Sharon, do you know Reggie did that? And I'm like, she talking to my mom about, you know, because no cell phones, house phones. Call the house, and they, you know, my sister might answer the phone, and my stepdad like, hey, Michelle, here go the phone. Michelle on the phone. I need to talk to your mom. Let me talk to your mom. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I go get mama. Michelle want to talk to you. You know, my ass, I ain't going nowhere. I'm sitting outside the door. My mom, well, baby, you know, that's my son, and you know, mama gonna always ride for you.
Yeah, she gonna. Yeah, mom gonna ride.
But you know, mama gonna tell you, yeah, he was wrong, but you know, you shouldn't. Right. She gonna let you know.
Yeah, right.
Shout out to moms. Shout out to moms.
Yeah, man. I was supposed to call my mom back tonight.
I'm gonna go.
Fuck that up.
I'm gonna go chill with mine tomorrow. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go stay with her for a day or two.
Yeah, that's dope though. That's dope. I'm gonna see mine next week for sure.
You know, but yeah, shout out to moms. But yeah. So I went through them days. We're gonna get into Dre segment. Somebody called it our sports segment. It's like that's Dre segment. I don't know. That's what they told me. Like that's Dre. You should just like y'all should call it Dre's sports segment. Just
no, it's not. You asked me what I think because at the end of the day, I talk about my team. You talk about your team, and we go on from there. Not my segment. Come on, guys, calm down.
But y'all know what time it is. Ring the alarm. Sports segment.
All right.
And I'm gonna let you have the floor. Panthers, Falcons. Panthers, Falcons.
Okay, man. Real quick, for those who don't know. All right. So we got PJ Washington at our quarterback, right? It's cool. It is what it is. All right. Like he's here. He's quarterback for now, right? So we going down to Atlanta, which I knew was gonna be a dogfight, right? No pun intended. Michael Vick, none of that shit. So relax. I knew it. So the game is pretty tight, the whole game, right? We go down, and you and I watch this game. You know, they go up, and I'm saying, you know, it feels like the game is over, but something in me said, but wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Right? Okay, right? Yeah,
right. So if you can recall, think of when he released the ball, what I say? I said, Reg, you better catch that.
Yeah, I was like, yeah,
right. When he let it go, I said, Reg, you gonna catch that shit, right? So catches the ball. DJ Moore catches the ball, 67, 68-yard bomb, right?
Right.
In motions of the game, takes his helmet off. You know what I mean? This, that, and the third, you know. And we get a 15-yard penalty. The kicker, the scratch and sniff kicker that we picked up at the local Circle K.
What is his name, if you know it?
Oh, I don't know.
But it's like some Napoleon Dynamite name.
Yeah,
so when I think about it, so because they kept saying it, but I was like, who go ahead,
yeah. So he shanks the kick.
Local YMCA soccer player. The local YMCA soccer player.
Oh. Shanks the kick. We going to OT. Marcus Mariota, I don't know where he thought he was back in Eugene or something. I don't know, but he throws a 50-yard bomb down the field. We take the ball. Gives the kicker another opportunity.
Right.
Shanks it. Gives it the ball back. They win the game now.
Let me ask you this question before you start.
Ask me.
Do you think well, you know, football minds, analysts play a lot in this shit, but do you think do you play aggressive and try to take a, you know, if you're the coach, do you play aggressive and try to score a touchdown, or do you just do 3 straight runs? Okay, we got what we got. We was already in field goal range. We just go for the field goal. If you're the coach,
If I'm the coach, I'm lining the ball in the smack dead center of the field. I'm running the ball 3 times and kicking the field goal.
All right, and that's exactly what they did. I kind of felt like I mean, you play it safe in a lot of instances, but all right.
You don't expect for
the kicker to come on and
shank,
pooch,
whatever you
all them terms. He did it.
Like, so, all right, cool, whatever. Like, I have no expectations on this season. I'm going to one more game, right? I'm going to one more game, and it won't be in Bank of America. Right? So, it is what it is, man. Like, I let it go. It did sting a little bit. I let it go until the next night when we went to the bar.
I was going to ask you about this too, but yeah,
we'll ask you what you're going to ask me about it.
No, well, we were going to talk about it. Damn. But, well, so it was going to be more on the lines of delusional.
Fan.
As you're a fan. The head, the heart over head talk.
Yeah.
You know, I am realistically, well, I think realistic when like if someone was to ask me, could your North Carolina Tar Heels stand up toe to toe and beat Georgia, Alabama or Georgia right now? I would say no. Not a chance in heaven, guy, today.
Yeah.
You will never hear me say, you know what? Well, we are 7-1, 6-1, 8-1. I think we're good enough to go toe to toe with anybody in the nation. Just like there are some TCU fans out here that would tell you we're undefeated. Why in the fuck is Alabama above us? I'll tell you why. Because if you put them on a neutral site, a neutral field, Alabama will run over you motherfuckers like there's no tomorrow. So we're in the bar, and there's a guy that tells Dre the Atlanta Falcons are an elite team because they are
number one
in the NFC South,
where nobody is over 500.
Which they're 500 and worse.
Nobody's over 5. Yeah, right.
500
and worse. Yeah.
So, never mind the fact of okay, you're on top of the division. Donovan Mitchell on fire, boy. But it's just the fact of realizing what your team is and who they are. Like you can be a bad team leading in a bad division,
which is the case in the NFC South,
right? And we saw the NFC East 2-3 years ago where there was a Redskin team
that was below 500.
That was below 500. You know what I'm saying?
Went
to the playoffs and had a home game.
Hosted the game. Yeah,
hosted the game to a team that was probably 12-4, 12-5. But so he proceeded to have a back and forth with Dre. I'll let you.
Well, I would rather hear from your angle because I know what.
All right, so old girl saw my face because I was chilling when he was like, "Oh, we're an elite team." Because when I looked, I was like,
because I asked him, is your squad elite? Is your squad elite? Before you talked my head off.
That's when I got confused. I'm like, hold on now, listen. You know, if you say, okay, we're better than y'all because we beat y'all this week, that's fine. That's cool.
Right.
But for you to start talking about elite and that goes back to my argument, like, you know, the Carolina Tar Heels. If someone asking me, are we elite because we are whatever our record is? No, we're not elite.
No, we're not elite.
I don't think we can beat Alabama right now. We can't beat Georgia. we probably won't beat Tennessee.
No.
We won't beat Ohio State.
No.
Will we beat Michigan? Probably not. No. I think once you get down to Clemson and these other teams, like, okay, you gotta fight.
Yeah.
You gotta fight.
Yeah.
Notre Dame, if someone say Notre Dame is better than us, I would say, you know what? They beat the brakes off us.
Yeah.
Do I think they can beat us right
I
now?
don't think so.
Probably not. With the injuries we got, maybe. But so
we're just in that second tier,
right?
Second level, tier 2 of teams.
Mm-hmm. So when he went on that rant and rave, that was a travel. They called a foul, but whatever. That's what really I'm like, okay. Now we're getting outrageous because the elite thing. No, if you're the best in the NFC South, just say that.
And I was okay with it.
That's fine,
right?
Because you got the rights, even if you didn't beat Tampa Bay, but you got a better record than Tampa Bay, because we can say, okay, you might have the division lead, but Tampa Bay might be a better team than you because they beat you,
bro. We're 2-1,
right?
In the fucking division,
right?
We just don't have the best record, but we're also 2-5,
right?
In overall. But our 2 wins come from divisional opponents.
But so with that even comes, you're talking to somebody that really don't know sports.
Yeah, and I knew that. I said that's the difference between being a fan and foolish, right? And you know how I give it up, bro. Like, I was trying not to be disrespectful, but like, first of all, nobody was even talking to you. First of all, nobody was even talking to this man. And that's why I started, that's why I was saying what I was saying. Like, get the fuck out of it, man. Bro, what? Bro, man. Yeah, no.
He's a clown.
Clown shit.
He's a clown. But it's hard talking to people that really don't know sports or know, he can claim he knows sports all he wants to, but that's not the case, my guy. That's not the case. If you knew football, you would know, okay, this Atlanta Falcons team he said we beat the 49ers. We did, and
okay,
y'all did, but
we're
not this team, this 49 team right now ain't the same team they were then. And if they make the playoffs, they're early exit. Yeah, they're gonna have a home game and they lunch meet for whoever comes in there.
Bro, it's still so early.
It is very early.
Next week, shit.
Ooh.
Next week, everything can change.
Okay. Oh, they called a foul. Oh, they ain't call it M1.
They did not call it M1.
It should have been an M1.
Damn.
Jesus.
Yeah. So I mean, and he had a Piggly Wiggly hat on, dog.
Visor.
A Piggly Wiggly visor. Like, what are we doing?
Jared Allen. Nigga. What the fuck you jumping for? Yeah. Listen. So that lesson we learned that day is don't get into no sports talk with somebody with a Piggly Wiggly visor on. That's the lesson we learned.
Yeah, that's
don't
what I
talk sports with nobody with a Piggly Wiggly visor on.
That was a takeaway. You're right.
Come on.
That was definitely a takeaway.
You shitting me?
In all actuality, I think he was upset because the young lady that he was interested in was not interested at all. She was more so interested in what we were talking about. Am I accurate?
You were very accurate.
Okay.
But you know what? Whose fault is that?
It's not mine.
It definitely ain't mine because I wasn't even talking to him.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't my fault you more interested in them. And you wasn't interested in none of them.
I wasn't interested in anyone, actually. We just talked.
Yeah, exactly. You ain't say nothing to say, hey, nope. You should be talking to me. Look at me over here. I'm not trying to. Wasn't nobody.
The last
none
thing
of us trying to get that attention.
The last thing on my brain was about trying to bag a woman in there. So no.
Hey, guy. Hey,
sorry, man.
Yeah,
he slid out so smooth too.
Yeah, he got the fuck up out of there too. Yeah, he did.
I probably embarrassed cuz, huh?
He probably did. No, he embarrassed himself.
Yeah. He embarrassed himself.
Ain't nobody asked you to come in this conversation.
Yeah, he did it to himself. Fuck him.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mind your mouth, your business. Right. But okay. That's it. That's all you got for that one. UNC Pitt. You watched more of the game than I did.
Yeah.
I watched till I think the beginning of the third, halfway through the third, maybe. When we got on that run, that 28-0 run we went on because it was close.
Yeah, but you knew the outcome was gonna be. Did you feel like you knew what the outcome was gonna be?
Well, I felt like we was gonna be in a dogfight to the rest of the game from what I saw. But then, I'm looking at the updates back and forth. I'm like, touchdown, okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit, another touchdown, okay.
Yeah.
Another touchdown, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like we basically ran it up.
Yeah. I think we really showed some real life poise. Again, we both have went on record to say that this team knows how to win. Right? They know how to win. And Pitt gave us their best shot.
Mm-hmm. We owed them that shit too.
Yeah,
from last year.
Yeah, we owed them. Pitt gave us their best shot. They were up at halftime. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And Drake came on, did his 1-2 defense, stood up. They took what was said personal, about Drake and what Pitt, the Pitt linebacker said he was gonna do, what they were gonna do to Drake, and we're gonna hit him. And if he get hurt, we're gonna let him sort it out. It ain't got to do with us and all that shit. They took it personal.
Rightfully so.
Yeah. Antoine Green went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Downs went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
My man Morales stepped up. You know how I feel about him.
Yeah.
But he stepped up.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He made some key plays.
He did.
He made some. Maybe I don't know if it's because Nesbitt ain't on his ass right now because he hurt. I don't know. He just had the cushion. I don't fucking know. But hats off to the Hills, man. We lost a couple guys. 1 and 2 this weekend versus Virginia. I don't know how that's going to go. Virginia plays us tough.
Yeah,
they play us very tough.
It's one of those rivalry games that ain't really a rivalry game, but it is, right?
Virginia has LaKeith has some dogs on the outside at receiver,
right? And
we haven't been playing the best at corner.
Now I feel like they feel away because we got a lot of Virginia boys on that team.
Yeah, facts.
So a lot of them are friends.
Yeah, they
went to high school together.
Yeah, went to high school, played against each other, whatever the case. Yeah,
you went to UNC, I went to Virginia. Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
No. Yeah, all right. We gonna sell this. I got something to prove to you. And they're probably like that in basketball too. Cause a lot of them boys on the Cavaliers team, they probably close friends with Baycott.
Yeah.
Storied franchise, storied college.
Yeah.
What you think we look like this week going into Virginia though?
Wounded. Tight game. I still feel like we found a way to win though. Yeah.
All year? We don't find a way to win all year. I don't think it stops now, but
yeah, next week is when it gets kind of we'll wake. At Wake.
Listen. Eight turnovers. God.
Yeah, but they won't do that again.
Yeah, they won't. That will never happen again.
They won't do
it ever. I'm not gonna say ever, but that won't happen for a long time. Especially 6 in 1 quarter.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. No. And they're gonna try to. They're gonna try to lower the boom on whoever else they play, man.
I believe so.
I'm excited though.
Louisville really embarrassed them, and they are feeling. I was talking to Smurf earlier. He was talking about how Louisville, they are, or how everything is around there after this.
The buzz.
Yeah,
the buzz is like what is the buzz like? They got a chance, like they got like they're something to build on, like
yeah.
They be the top 10 team.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Maybe the top 10 team.
We know who we are. We know we had it in us.
Okay, one of those. All right.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to play that Louisville team. I'm glad we don't play them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
wouldn't. Not with Cunningham back there. I'm cool.
I think they're gonna be a decent team in Wow, that we'll see basketball, but that's another story for another day. Because you know what,
Yeah.
I think the ACC is in trouble.
Yeah.
When it comes to basketball,
Yeah.
it's trouble. The Michigan and Michigan State whole fiasco.
All right. Have you seen any footage?
I saw there's 4 different videos
I haven't seen
from
not
4
one.
different
I just
angles
read about it.
on Twitter.
Okay.
There's one video you see the Michigan State players, they all swinging, kicking, punching. One Michigan player. So the backstory on that is he he went in the tunnel because there's only one entrance to the tunnel. All the players go down this one tunnel.
Yeah.
And I guess they've been complaining, like people have been complaining about this all the time. But it's Michigan. If they want to do it that way, we play the game, win or lose, we're gonna let this team go down the tunnel first, and we're gonna stay on the field. And I mean, but that's college basketball, college football. We stay on the field, we stay on the court, we hold hands, we sing the fight song or whatever else.
Yeah,
then we leave the field.
Right.
So this player, he had his family members or whatever was in the tunnel waiting on him. He goes there to greet them, after this big game, hug and whatever else. Supposedly, or allegedly, he gets jumped on by Michigan State player. I don't know if he said something or not, but his dad got hit with a helmet from one of the Michigan State players. I don't know. It's just a whole wild sequence. And while I guess it's funny to some people, and some people are asking, well, what is he doing in the tunnel by himself or whatever else? If his family's there waiting on him, and he wanted to go see his family, right? I mean, that's his right or whatever. But I don't think, regardless of what he's saying, he deserved to get jumped on. If it's one of my kids that's on this Michigan State team, I'm in his face. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Because guess what? You trying to get to the league.
Thanks.
Michigan State, and I said this earlier, Michigan State may not be that type of team, but they may be that type of team. But if it was an Alabama or Georgia, guess what? You get suspended indefinitely or expelled, and you got to go somewhere else. And I'm not even gonna think about that. If you get suspended, guess what? It's a 5-star right behind you.
Next man up.
Ready to get, so you might not even, you might
not
never
get back
your
on the
spot.
field.
Never. And guess what? You might find yourself at Winn-Dixie. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, like, yeah. So I'm talking to my son. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? That's I'm gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you lost in high school. You lost in Pee Wee.
Yeah.
You don't think them motherfuckers, they may have not talked, but you probably heard somebody talking some shit before.
Right.
So the purpose of you beating somebody down or swinging helmets or whatever else, I mean, that's a criminal charge at that. You 19, 20, they parent probably around our age if they had them at 20, 21.
Right.
I can only imagine when them motherfuckers Michigan State swinging the helmet at me.
Bitch, I'm choke slam.
Yeah, I'm trying to, regardless of how big you are, we going at it.
I'm trying to put you on your.
We going at it. Or I might just lay down like, oh. Michigan State about to pay up. But regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, it's wild, man. Like, and it's a black eye for us in general, because once again, lock them thugs up.
Right.
Do this, do that. As you lost plenty of games in your life. I've lost plenty of games in my life.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers talk shit.
Yeah, it is what it is.
A rivalry game is a rivalry game.
Yeah, it is what it is. You lose, you lose.
So I don't know, when it come down to all that, this is crazy, man. Hate that you didn't see it. We have more dialogue on it, but anyway, back to UNC real quick before we leave. What are your thoughts on the injuries and how do they affect us moving forward?
They affect. So what do we lose? We lost 2 DNs.
Mm-hmm.
Lost 2 DNs and a running back, right? Last
Right.
week.
Yeah.
Lost a D tackle the week before. The injuries are piling up. I guess we're gonna see what these recruits are made of, man. Right? Those 2 DNs are big. They're big. It's huge. It's huge.
Hood's big too.
I would say Hood is big, but the young boys can get the job done collectively. Hood is just a type of.
He came out premier back.
Yeah, I
out
get
of the book. Yeah,
because he's the most patient.
Because that Georgia State game, boy. Had we not had Hood running the way he was.
Yeah,
and I was big on what's his name? Hood wasn't really because we was definitely running back by committee.
Yeah.
Our first, but
yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
To move on, well, we can stay with sports real quick. Steve Nash fired.
Mm-hmm.
Should he be fired?
Pretty early in the season.
I think you feel like I feel. I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. I mean, KD didn't want him there anyway, right?
I don't think they ever wanted him there because if you even think about it, when the when he got hired, they was on the podcast talking about we don't need no coach, we can coach ourselves.
Facts.
I mean, you think they would have said that it was Steve Kerr?
Nope. They're talking about Ime Udoka.
Nope, absolutely not.
And shout out to him.
Mm-hmm. Big, you know what? Let's get to that.
Yeah.
Rumored to be the replacement. But it's a lot of backlash on that. I read this article this morning. There was this woman that said it's atrocious, it's shameful. Finally, one time in sports, I felt like someone was being held accountable and being punished for actions taken against a woman or whatever else. And now all of a sudden, he's getting a second chance. He's getting a fresh start somewhere else. This is worse than Chauncey Billups being hired as a coach in 2021 after a so-called rape allegations in 1997 when he was on the Celtics. Worse than Jason Kidd getting hired as a Dallas Mavericks coach when he was in a physical altercation with his ex-wife. Worse than Deshaun Watson getting his big contract. So I looked at the common denominator of the men she was talking about. And I'm not going to point out, but this was a white lady. So, all right. Outside of all that, if he gets a job, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
I will always go back to what they said. It was a consensual, inappropriate.
Yeah, it was inappropriate, but
relationship.
It's consensual. Yeah.
So I don't understand how we keep saying, or how there are certain women that keep saying this is a slap in all women's face. The women aren't valued. Women aren't protected in these societies or cultures or whatever else, but I'm like, okay. It was because when you talk about that situation, you can easily say, okay, this woman is just as wrong as he was.
You're right. No, you can't say she is.
Yeah. You fuck around with a married man that is not married. No, who?
They weren't married.
Yeah.
They're not married.
Yeah. So who is in the wrong?
They both in the wrong because
they both in the wrong. But if she's married,
it's a violation of team rules.
If this woman is married,
Is she married?
I don't. That's why I said if.
No.
If she is, but whatever. We're not gonna get into that because they suspend who they want to suspend. But the fact of the matter is, the Boston Celtics suspended him and not the NBA. So you can't look to the NBA to suspend him once he get to the Nets because the NBA didn't, impose any, anything on him.
Right.
I'm confused about the outrage and everything else, of him getting his job if he gets it.
I get it.
We don't say that same thing about, these other guys that do some of this other stuff that aren't the same, ethnicity or whatever.
I'm not going to bring the ethnic groups into it, but what I will say is that the man has another job opportunity,
right?
Regardless of what we think or what he or she or them or they think, it does not matter. He has another job opportunity, and probably I'm not going to say it's a better opportunity. It might be better for him considering what just happened. The reason why I'm happy for him is because at the end of the day, within the organization, there's some loyalty issues,
right?
Because it's happening all across sports. It's happening in organizations and companies, like that type of shit is happening, right? And big time organizations, because people are human. I'm not saying that it's right, but people are human.
True.
And for the ones that get out, for the shit that gets out, where's the loyalty? There's a leak. There's a slow leak.
Right. You're absolutely right. And that should have been an in-house matter. It should have never been what it is or came out. And that's that. Like, a lot of people are blaming him or put him in that mix when they say, oh, this woman was violated because there were people out there that tried to figure out who she was. This picture was posted of this woman. This picture, like, there's numerous women within the Celtics organization that were violated, far as in they had people contact them. They had their approach, but that don't have anything to do with Mayo though, because they don't have anything to do with the Celtics. When you say there was an inappropriate relationship with someone in the organization, guess what these motherfuckers online are going to do? Look up every woman in the Celtics organization,
right,
and try to figure out who the fuck it was.
Yeah, that's what they did. Yeah.
So, you can't blame Ime for that. And well, for one, you definitely can't blame him for that. But you can't, blame the organization either.
Right.
That's what people do.
Right.
But I'm happy for him. Listen, I want to see, and until they tell me he raped a woman and he beat on, I'm for him. And I'm going to champion him, getting a job and succeeding. If he get that next job, I automatically want them to go far and do big things. And if they win a championship, I'm happy. Because I want to see this black man succeed as a coach. Because it's very rare that it happens. And when it do happen, it don't get talked about enough. And it should be talked about more because they don't get the black men don't get the opportunity like the others.
Okay.
What name a great black coach?
Or what do you mean? A great
head coach? Yeah. Who they put in these categories? It ain't many. Maybe Bill Russell, he coached, but he ain't even really known as a coach.
Right.
They don't give us that title. We need it.
Right. I agree.
Hell, we don't get in the front office, but another story for another day. I digress on that. I digress on it. Kanye apologizes. There was a video surface, not even surface, but there was a video when he was talking about, well, basically he apologized to Jewish community, but then he apologized to George Floyd's family, and he said he understands, the wrong that he did, and what's happening to him now. The main reason why he understands what's wrong is because what happened to him now is just like he has a knee on his neck from
I saw that.
everything that's going on.
Yeah.
His comparison to George Floyd, but companies, letting go of him and him equating that to a knee on the neck is very, I think that's even more insensitive.
I agree. I think people give him this genius, title or whatever because he said what he said to quote unquote get out of his deal with Adidas and all this stuff. Understand, this man is fucked up he's fucking up, and he understands that he's fucking up. Right? Like people are trying to say this is calculated and all this shit. Not all of that shit's calculated. I don't give a fuck what you say.
All right, dude.
No, it's not. No, it's not. He thought he could say what he wanted to say and he put his foot in his mouth. Right? Like that's just what it is, right?
Right.
So just shut the fuck up. Say your apology and get the fuck on. Like nobody, like now you know how I feel. Like nobody has sympathy for you, cuz like nobody. I'm not gonna. Well, maybe some people do, but at the end of the day, me personally, I don't. Bro, you say what you say. You gotta stand on the shit that you say. Period. Point. And that's all I'm gonna say about fucking Kanye West. Like I'm tired of it. Right? I'm fucking tired of it, man. Shut the fuck up.
Right. I'm with you 100%. I don't the woke community and the I overstand, I don't understand community that really, like, this is all part of his master plan, his genius. He couldn't get out of a deal. He didn't do this. He didn't do that. He's a business genius, this and that. And while a lot of this stuff may be true, a lot of this stuff probably ain't true, because guess what? If he's so much of a genius, you wouldn't know his next fucking move like you claim you do, or you knew this was his plan all along. Why? Because geniuses do shit that genius, you know what I'm saying? Like, so either you're calling yourself a genius along with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't own the name Yeezy. You think that was his plan all along, to not own the name Yeezy?
No.
Come on, man. Are you serious? That's like you starting your own shit, and all of a sudden you getting out of a deal and you can't call, if it's Nomaz or Andre or whatever else, you can never use that name again. The name that motherfuckers know you by, right, or go social media or whatever else, that you made a household name, you can't use that shit no more. That's whatever. Like, y'all can miss me with this. It was his plan. He's a genius.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
Yeah. The apology, I don't care too much for it. The analogy, I don't care too much for it. You don't have a knee on your neck in any sense.
This is all self-inflicted shit.
It is. Get
the fuck out of here.
It is. I don't know if that was a satire tweet, came from another source or whatever else, where it said, well, he was basically like, y'all got the nerve to sue me when I donated money to this charity for y'all, or did this and that. Ain't nobody else in your family ever did, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that, but, and I'm pretty sure that ain't him, but if it was, that ain't it.
You think he was him?
No, I don't
think so either.
I don't, but these days, Dylan Brooks. Oh my God. Dylan Brooks, whatever. LaLa says that only men under the age of 25 approach her and want to be in relationships with her. I do think a lot of women get confused. someone wanted to fuck versus like I don't know. Yeah, do you think that it's motherfuckers 25 or older that think they may have a shot at LaLa? Don't say nothing to her. I refuse to believe that. You cannot tell me ain't nobody 30 or older that's not shooting a shot at LaLa or trying to talk to her.
Like outside of DMs? Like in real life?
In general, DMs, real life, whatever.
I don't know if niggas is just maybe not. Maybe, they see what she was with and shit like that. Like she was with Mello. That shit didn't work out. Mello got the bag. You know how some dudes think. Like Mello had the bag. Like you left this nigga there. I ain't got nothing for you.
Well, I mean, right, Grant. I mean, Mello was doing his. Well, supposedly, we don't know, but you sitting in the bar,
okay.
LaLa sitting right next to you, y'all having a conversation.
Okay.
Regardless of who you know, who you think she is, or you might know she is, whatever else, I refuse to believe niggas 30 and older staying away from that.
It sounds silly.
It sounds very silly.
It sounds silly.
Cause I would be like,
yeah.
Nigga, you saying something to that?
Yeah.
And you be like, nah, I'm good. I ain't. I'm like,
you might have switched seats.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. Dre, that's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, right. All right.
You saying something? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Or, I mean, there are men that's intimidated.
Yeah. Yeah, they are.
Young niggas might not young
niggas want to shoot. They trying to.
Yeah, they try. Yeah, they try, but they trying to fuck. But so and that's why I think a lot of women get a lot of that shit confused. Like a lot of them get confused the difference between niggas that's really trying to do something or want to be with you versus niggas that just want to fuck.
Well, let's not sound like some old farts and say that that there aren't young guys out here that want.
Oh, there are. I believe there are.
You know what I mean? Do what they're supposed to do.
But LaLa might like young niggas too. That might be why she feels that way, because you attract what you like in a sense too.
Okay. All right. That's her.
And she just ain't really grasped the concept of, okay, I really like young niggas.
She might be
because go ahead.
So you saying LaLa might be a cougar on the look?
Yeah.
Is she older than Carmelo?
She is.
Yeah.
She got Carmelo by a couple years.
Does she?
I want to say like 4 or 5, I think.
Oh.
Because she was already because he was coming out of college. And she was already in but so we know women that and this is not even the young thing, but we know women that all that you can look at them and be like, okay, I know her type, and she'll tell you off the bat, nah, that ain't my type. I don't like, but you like, nigga, that's all I see you like. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that ain't your type. That's all I ever see you with. And then when we try to go out, or what places we go out, and when you say you go out, you're always in the hood spots, or you at the, you know what I'm saying?
She got them about 2 years.
Okay. You in the hood spots, or you at the gas station, at the car shows, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, I know.
You in a mix, you got a type.
Yeah, you got a type. And we all have a type.
Yeah, to a certain degree, for sure.
But, that just might be her type.
She said she don't want no more ball players.
She don't? What she want?
She said she don't want no more ball players, and she said she ain't getting married no more.
Think I got a shot?
Do you think you got a shot?
Mm-hmm. Don't lie to him. Don't even say that. Listen,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
If I slide in the DM, I'm gonna say,
you the DM.
Lie. What you got going on,
man? You know what I'm saying? You never know. You shoot for the stars. Sometimes you're good and jam, man.
You know what? Yeah.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mean it will on that. You never know.
You never know.
Huh?
Let me think of a good line.
Yeah, man. Come on,
Tell LaLa what's up.
Come on, one cuz you might wow her, dog.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Want you for nothing you got. You got pretty feet. I just want to love on
I
you.
want to love. I don't
That's
want your
it.
money. I just
Yeah.
I just want to see if your toes nice. What you gonna tell him?
Nah. Well, yeah. Yeah. I just want to see. Yeah. If your toes nice, man. Halloween.
Yeah.
You was handing out candy. Everything was great.
Yeah.
Got to see your baby.
Yeah.
Both of them, actually.
Yeah.
Dog, what happened to Halloween? Halloween ain't like our Halloween no more. Remember Halloween used to be scary?
What?
Well, kind of that shit's sexy now.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like
Halloween ain't Halloween. No, Halloween used to be for us. Like when we was kids. Halloween was for us. Imagine you being the young Dre. You like 6, 7, 8 years old, right?
Okay.
And you going out trick or treating with your bag of candy.
Okay.
And your mom taking you. She dressed like Foxy Brown with the fake afro, got her cheek showing and everything. Like, that's what's going on these days. Like, the shit ain't even the same no more.
Yeah, but I didn't see none of that in my neighborhood.
I'm not mad at it, but just imagine Halloween used to be for us. Like, it's more
opportunity to put on as less clothes as possible type shit, right?
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I saw a lot of katanas.
Yeah, I saw a lot of katanas. I saw a lot of katanas.
A lot of everybody was katana. Well, for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, it's katana for sure.
Finish it.
Yeah, right. Like I saw some katanas. I definitely saw some Dolly Partons. I saw some motherfucking. Yeah, I get it. It's more sex. It's more. It gets going towards like the whole sexy side of the house.
Right.
That's what you're saying, right?
Yeah. As adults, we've hijacked Halloween.
Seems like it, man. Seems like it. And I think that's why I know somebody told me you don't like the type to give out candy. What the fuck does that mean? Yeah. I love kids.
Mm-hmm.
I want kids to have a good time. I want to add to, the experience of what, Halloween is supposed to be for kids.
Okay.
I don't really fucking believe in ghosts and fucking ghouls and none of that shit. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, I'm gonna be outside like everybody else, like every other parent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not too good to fucking give out candy, dog. Like,
right,
I want somebody out there giving out my fucking baby's candy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I give out candy. Like, at the end of the day, that's why I do it. And I talk to them. And man, it was one little girl, man. I don't know what her condition was, but she had her head shaved and she had a mask on, right? I hadn't seen nobody else with a mask. Right, we outside and shit. She had on her princess dress, bro, and she had her sister who was normal, that looked, like her health was better than her sister's. You know,
right? Okay.
And I talked to her, man. I told her, man, she was the prettiest princess. You know what I mean? And,
right.
And, man, it made her fucking
yeah.
That's what I do it for, dog. Shit like that. It made her motherfucking day.
And that's what's supposed to happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's why I give out candy or, do the Secret Santas or give back during the holidays and shit like that, man. Because that's what it's about, man. It's people out here that really need that. You never know what you're doing for. I don't know what I did for that little girl. But honestly, I was down in the dumps because I wasn't with my babies on Halloween. That little girl helped me out. Probably more than I helped her.
And didn't even know it.
And she has no clue.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's dope. And it's a good thing, because it's selfless in itself. But I'm not mad at any of the pictures I saw when I scroll social media. I see cheeks out and all this other stuff, but I was just like, of course, with a lot of other people that I was looking at, I was like, damn, like our generation has really like taken over like Halloween is because this shit ain't like you see more adults posting pictures of their costume, they looking sexy. Then you see, like, then them posting pictures of their children, in a Halloween outfit, a costume, whatever else. And it's just like, wow, like, shit ain't even used to be like that. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. Listen, Katana wins. Katana wins, and that's the end of that. But how would you feel if your woman was she did the Katana outfit?
I'm all right with it,
Me
man.
too. I'm good with
I
it.
don't give a fuck.
Especially if it look good too.
Yeah,
I'm like, niggas,
like,
y'all eat y'all motherfucking heart out.
Yeah, like, bro, I would give a shit about what you want to be
Eat y'all heart
personally.
out.
That doesn't bother me. Doesn't move me.
Like, we go out to, like, we went out Friday. She went in the Halloween costume. I'm like, yeah, okay. You can look, but don't touch.
That's it. That's simple.
Katana coming home with me.
That's it.
Katana wins.
Cutting that ass up.
Reggie wins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She going out tonight. Double entendre. Double entendre. She going down tonight. In more than one way.
That's that.
And the story.
I wouldn't be bothered about that.
Me neither. I don't know. I do want to get to the point to where I'm, like, doing things like that with a significant other, going to, adult parties, Halloween. You know what I'm saying? My brothers, they do that shit faithfully every year.
Halloween parties and shit.
Yeah, either go or have them, to where they're dressing up, but I just ain't got to that point yet. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll be there.
Yeah, I don't. I actually wanted to this year. You know what I'm saying? I did. I wanted to. Didn't happen. Next year,
we should have put some shit together. We could have,
for real,
went out and terrorized a couple motherfuckers.
For real.
Walked around with some chainsaws or some shit, some fake machetes, and chase kids, hand out candy, some shit. But something I did forget, since we have got into it the way we talk about music. Listen, Apple Music, these motherfuckers went up $1 starting December 3rd. Yeah, motherfuckers. But real quick, who we had come out last week? Kodak, Division, West Side.
I listened to Kodak.
How was it?
It was cool.
Okay, I ain't get around to it yet, and I should have got to it today. Well, of course, the Drake was pushed back. It'll come out this week.
He got him and 21.
Him and 21. Yeah, him and 21.
They got a tiny desk. That I have not listened to yet.
I'm gonna fuck with it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck with it.
West
Side wasn't. I listened to it another. I listened to it 3 times,
I didn't finish it.
There's still about 2, maybe 3 songs that I really like. But yeah, that's it, man. I don't care about no new music that came out this week.
I don't think. Like I said, I listened to Kodak. Kodak's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
he's becoming a better and better artist.
Yes, he is.
By the year and by the album.
Yeah, he is.
Yes,
he is.
He's taken for granted.
He's evolving. Mm-hmm. You say he's taken for granted?
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't
musically,
think people take him serious as an MC.
Yeah.
I'll agree. I'll subscribe to that, bro. Yeah. I'll subscribe to that. You gotta listen to what he's saying.
Right.
That's it.
And now we get to this point. Takeoff.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
Condolences to Offset, Quavo, the whole Migos family. QC, Takeoff family, just their whole, because that's all that's a whole big family in itself. Because a lot of people don't know that Takeoff, Offset, and Quavo are family. Yeah. Quavo is both Takeoff and Offset's uncle.
Right.
A lot of people don't know that, but you have to be living under a rock to not know what we're talking about. But Halloween night, early morning, November 1st, Takeoff was killed.
Right.
A lot of reports. What we do know for fact it is that he was in Houston.
Yeah.
There was a dice game going on. It was a private event in a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And he was shot and killed.
Right.
That's what we do know. Everything else is allegedly.
Right.
While, early on, I wasn't the biggest Migos fans. Migos they really grew on me.
Right.
And a lot of their music I really fucked with, once they really grew on me. So it was kind of I'm not gonna say like I was teary-eyed or really sad. It was tough though, because young man, 28, when you hear about him, he was the quiet one out the group. Seemed like to me, even when I listened to the musical, he was one of the most talented out of the group because of the ad libs, how he put everything together. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't think it's close.
He was the one in the group.
But they both say that.
Right, yeah.
They both say that. Like
one take. That's where he got his name off. Yeah.
One take, yeah.
But so I don't even know where to begin with this one. So theories are allegedly there was a dice game. That was in Houston, of course. Quavo was down 7K. Argument ensued. From there, shots rang out, and allegedly, supposedly, it was somebody from their camp that, shot him.
Yeah.
Not on, mistakenly.
Of course, yeah.
That morning, I think we talked Monday night. Me and you was at the spot watching the game. We left, talked about, going to the gym, maybe, I woke up to go to the gym and I'm scrolling social media and I'm like, damn, Takeoff trending. Why the fuck Takeoff trending? They must have, and then I was, there was a couple things because they just shot the music video. So I'm like, okay, music video, whatever else, but then, later, probably about an hour later, like 5:30, I'm like, damn, they saying Takeoff got killed. That was a talk, throughout the gym, like motherfuckers like, damn, man, they killed Takeoff. I'm like, wow, that shit real. Like everybody's seeing the same shit I'm seeing.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I hate it. I hate it for everybody affected, man. I mean, for by this. He wasn't even the one shooting dice. That's the
right.
Part
That's
about it. He was just chilling.
So we're gonna get in that too.
He wasn't even the one. What are we getting to?
Just the whole him, not being in that and just that environment in general. Dice, spades, pool, whatever. Just that culture.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people don't know that shit.
I mean, it's always the ones that feel like they gotta flex their muscles and shit like that they do the dumb shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is all alleged. You know what I mean? Like I don't know what happened. I wasn't there, but if what the streets is saying it to be true, if it really is true,
it's a lot that need to be looked at.
Man, you fucking bonehead. That's the bonehead play of the fucking millennium. If that's
Right. And
what they're
also,
saying happened really happened.
Also, if you got to check into, if niggas got to, when niggas come see you in Augusta, they got to check in with Dre.
Mm-hmm. You saying what?
Because that's what a lot of people saying. So when you go to Houston, who you got to check in with?
Jay Prince. Jay Prince.
They got to give you the okay. That niggas know I'm here. And so they got niggas is looking out for you. Like, how does that happen? How do you look? When niggas come to Augusta and they got to check in with you, and you like, okay, I can't, like, you good here. I know you here. I told niggas to stand down, and I got people out there watching out for you.
Well, that's why people aren't really worried in the street. They're not worried about somebody from Houston doing this. Right.
Yeah.
Like that, they're not worried about that. That's not even a thing. Right.
Okay. Yeah.
It's not even a fucking thing at this point. Like, I mean, from a retaliation standpoint, maybe, but off rip, that's not a talk. That's not a topic. It's not even a fucking topic. It's unfortunate for the man and his family.
Yeah, family, fans, everybody. One thing that I was really in tune to, and that I saw that I was like, okay, you know what, that's good, is that one of the family members had tweeted, before y'all start the rumors, I'm gonna kill this right now. Takeoff and Offset was in a good space with no bad blood. They've talked.
Yeah,
and it wasn't nothing between them.
But you can see that in the
right.
You can see that in the Drink Champs. I watched the Drink Champs last week. You can see that.
But had, you know, and there was still people out there like posting the messages, tweeting it, Facebook, everything else, like that survivor's guilt, survivor's remorse, such and such, this happened and they wasn't in a good space, they're not in the group no more. Like, I'm glad that family member tweeted that. Like, let them know, like, nah, these niggas is cousins.
Right. Like
they ain't in no group no more. Just like me and you.
Right.
We can fall out today.
Right.
But guess what?
We
might not be in no podcast. We might not be talking, but that's my nigga. We still talk.
I'm not going.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't, you know, so, but I was glad to see that, because, you know, people, you know, start that rumor or whatever else. Man, it's just you know, seeing the like the still images in the video, hearing Quavo yell, "No, take, no, take, take, come on, take," like that shit, like really fuck with you, and like that's like that shit almost makes you like come to tears. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks.
Like, it's crazy, and then you understand, like, this is. And granted, they're that's his uncle, but they're around the same age.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, they grew up together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So as an uncle, you watching your nephew or somebody that you like that's not even like your nephew, maybe like your brother.
Yeah, he's hurt. It's just
like,
dog. It's just like
that's crazy, man.
He hurt. He fucked up, man.
And then you look online and you got motherfuckers like kind of blaming you. It's his fault because he was down $7K. He blamed, you know what I'm saying? Like,
who fucking he's,
and it's the same shit over and over again, because we just went through that with P&B Rock when they was blaming his lady,
right,
saying she set him up. This happened, that happened.
About fucking comments up on the pictures and shit. I look at that shit as sheer entertainment. People are going to think what they want to think and say what they want to say. Everybody's expecting stupid ass, right? Who cares? Right. Shouts out to
it's different when it's viral though. When it's viral comments.
Yeah.
And then you even got people like Kodak and whoever, like these big entertainers pushing out to their platform.
Again, these people can say what the
fuck
they want to say. Until I know the facts on what's going on and shit, like I don't really buy into it, man. You know what I mean? I don't buy into it, bro.
Yeah, so I definitely don't buy into it. But I all the other stories, he's a millionaire. Why is he at a dice game? So let's get into that. You've been in a dice game. You probably I've never shot dice, but I've been to plenty of places that have dice games. Yeah. I've hung around plenty of people that shot dice, OGs, all this other stuff. I know how it gets.
Yeah.
I've been to spade where people play. I've seen family members pull out guns on spades.
Okay.
Pool.
Yeah.
Name something else. It gets like some of this shit gets serious.
Right.
Dice, spades, pool. It's a lot of shit. So and a lot of these people are commenting. You could tell that they've never been in that environment before. They've never been to a pool hall before. They've never seen a real spades game to where motherfuckers are serious.
Wait. Who hasn't seen it? What are you talking about?
So I'm saying like when you look at a lot of comments and people like, well, why is he at a spades game? Why is he anywhere where people shooting dice? Why is this? Why is that? Da, da, da. Well, first of all, like we said, he was at a private event. But even if you're at a private event and people are shooting dice, and let's just say you, my man, right? You shooting dice. You cool with these niggas. I'm with you. Mm-hmm. Why can't you be shooting dice? You know how dice games get because you've been to plenty.
Right. I mean, shit. I'm not going to say that you can't. I know where you're going with it, but again, it's about what people. Who gives a fuck about what somebody thinks? Me, right. I shoot dice. I play pool. That's what I like to do. I like to fucking gamble, right? I'm not addicted to it, but at the end of the day, at the end,
this nigga still got a job.
At the end of the day, it's like people do what they want to do. It's about the thrill. It's about the thrill of showing that I'm the best at competing at whatever game that we're doing. The same reason why anybody else competes.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is. Like I don't.
And you know what? You can have niggas at your house.
Yeah.
And be like, you know what? Nigga, what them dice at then? What you want to do?
Yeah.
But you already know how niggas get about dice, about pool or whatever else.
Yeah, I do.
In the back of your mind, that's, you know what I'm saying? But you like, you know what? I'm with my niggas.
Well,
anything's liable to happen anywhere.
For one, that's one thing. Well, he was in there with folks. He got his people in there and shit.
Right.
It's cool, but however, it wasn't like they was cool with them niggas, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't shoot dice with my partners, like my true partners, because I don't want to take away from your plate.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Like, so it's not gonna happen. Like I'll play pool, all right, whatever. But I'm not gonna take off your plate. You know what I mean? So people will say what they want to say. These men, these people, they're competing. They are human beings too, right? They want to do what the fuck they want to do.
And deserve to live life how they want to live life. Money should not dictate how you should live your life.
To a certain degree.
To a certain degree, but if you're in an event,
no, I get it.
Or a private party, because you couldn't go there,
right?
I couldn't go there.
No, I couldn't. No, we couldn't have got in.
Yeah. So if you're of a certain stature, and you the regular common folk can't get in there, you might feel a little more safe and at ease, even though you got niggas with you, and you might have quote unquote the mob around here that I've been okayed. I'm good in this city.
Yeah. Right.
I can't, that's the sad part about it, man. Like anything can happen. 28, way too soon. The more and more like this stuff happens, man, it just makes me like really, really, really like realize like, man, I need to have my affairs in order.
Thanks.
Hard topic. I talked to my mom like a week or two ago, and just her talking, I'm like, you know, I understand the religious side of it, but death is inevitable.
Right.
It's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? But the way she made me feel is like, you know, I got time. I pray over my children. My
Right.
children gonna live a long, prosperous life. They gonna, you know, blah, 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 whatever else.
Right.
Okay, yeah. But guess what? Sooner or later, a will is gonna have to be done. If it's not done now, like these well wishes, because if I pass away today, something happened. Like my daughters don't know if I want to be buried or cremated.
Yeah.
If I want to be buried, where am I going to be buried at? Like, honest, like, I understand. Okay, I'm prayed over. I'm blessed. All this other stuff, Mom. I get it, but I still don't know what my mom's wishes are.
Right.
My mom's 64.
Okay.
She on that other side.
Right.
You know, it's bad to think about, but
Realistically.
yeah, realistically, you know, time is now. I'm not gonna say time is short, but my mom ain't got 40, 50 years left on this earth.
Right. She's seen more days than she's gonna have.
Right.
Left,
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Regardless of how much you
too.
prayed over yourself and me or whoever else.
Yeah.
So it's almost like, you know, it kind of made me feel like, you know, that's a conversation or a topic for another day. We not even gonna worry about that. You're my son. I prayed over you. You're gonna live a long, 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 prosperous life.
Yeah.
That may very well be true, but that day is gonna come.
Right.
When do you prepare for it?
Right. I'm with you.
I don't know, but that was off on a tangent. Once again, you know, condolences to that whole camp, the whole side, fans. I my opinion on certain people that said they knew music changed when there was a lot of people I saw like, yeah, I ain't really listening to them, but condolences. Nah, I really ain't know who the Migos were. I'm like, how do you not know regardless of what era you grew up in, this is one of the most successful rap groups in this generation.
Yeah.
This is an iconic, legendary group, regardless of how you want to say it.
They changed it. They really did change
Yes.
the trajectory of what
absolutely.
Rap is.
Name a group in the last 10, 15 years that's better than Migos. And the Migos is relevant for the last 10, 12 years.
Because everybody rap like them.
Right. You can't name one. Like, so for someone to say, nah, I really ain't listening to them, I don't know who they are.
You listen to them every day, you just don't know you do.
Right. You don't, but they don't even know music.
Yeah.
They don't know music because if you can't name a Migos song, regardless if you like them or not, this group has made enough music to be on everybody. Like they've made a song a year to be at least one of the top 10, top 15 songs of that year.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
There ain't too many people or groups. There ain't too many groups you can say about that. They've probably been the best group since Outkast. Most successful group since Outkast.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Who else you got in there? Dipset, G-Unit.
They're not as successful.
Exactly. So what we got? Migos.
I'm saying they're not as.
That's
yeah.
it.
Right.
I can't name another. Can you?
No.
I can't.
I mean,
and you fuck with music.
right.
I do. I can't name another one.
No.
So
Definitely.
yeah. So that changed my idea. On a lot of people that call themselves music people. Regardless of who you like or how you like there's certain artists you can't deny. Like I started off with this. Like I wasn't the biggest Migos fan coming out.
Yeah.
But listening to them.
Yeah, me neither. I wasn't coming out.
It was like and actually there's a song or two or maybe three on this last album that Quavo and Takeoff released that is probably a top 10, top 15, like in my rotation I listen to.
Bro, the album is not bad.
It's not bad at all. Not bad. Not bad at all.
The album is not bad.
So yeah. This punch, y'all. But yeah, man, I hate to hear it, man. Even though a lot of us, music fans, even let's see what we good on time. All right. We see the PNB Rocks, we see the who's the other rapper that passed, that got killed in his home in Hollywood.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke. There's a lot of them. I think that this one was, I mean, it really like was damn Takeoff. And maybe it was because you kind of watched him grow up. Because when they came out, 10, 12 years ago, and you watched the trajectory of Migos, you probably listened to them a little earlier than me, as far as in the mixtape era and them, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's 28.
Yeah.
So maybe you saw him from the 17, 18-year-old,
yeah,
to this guy right now that just released his Unkin Few.
Yeah.
I caught on to it, a little bit later. I think probably around Culture 1.
Okay.
I really like, you know what I'm saying? Even though the Versace and all, I was, but it was later on, not the mixtape era them.
Yeah, for sure.
So you feel like reading?
Do I feel like reading?
Yeah.
I can.
All right. So LaKeith Stansfield, we gonna you know LaKeith Stansfield.
Yeah, I know who that is. Okay, so LaKeith Stansfield says the dangerous toxicity associated with this glorified black serial killer and killed music and imagery got people thinking it's cool to hurt those that look like them and only them. It's okay to embrace the realities of life in the harder areas, but let's think about not holding up this behavior in our circles. Let's make it cool to embrace life, travel, and learn new things. I know that scope of issues we have to contend with is much larger than just this, and that we have a lot of work to do in many areas to restore our hearts and minds after centuries of persecution. And I don't know what else is up under there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. But so that message is in response to, of course, Takeoff.
Okay.
What do you take from that?
Bro,
do we stop embracing
our culture,
gangster rap?
No, you don't stop fucking embracing it. Like it is like at the end of the day, some of the most influential people within our culture that make a difference might have been quote unquote gangsters or at once upon a time gangbangers and shit like that. Like, for instance, one of my favorite rappers, more influential to me and what I want to do, who's actually a peer, who's actually my fucking age, was Nipsey.
Okay.
Nipsey was a 60 Crip.
Mm-hmm.
So what is this guy talking about? You didn't come from that. You don't come from a gang, from a gang background, and that's fine. Like, it's not for everybody. So like, no, I'm not going to not embrace someone. And talking about black culture, it's embedded in our culture, dog. Like, it is what it is. I ain't trying to hear none of that. I don't got to participate in it.
Right.
But it is what it is.
Right. And you can separate the music from the actions or the culture or the person. But that's a lot of people's thoughts on R. Kelly and Kanye and everything too. I can separate the music from the person. So that's one argument that I hate, especially in this Takeoff thing, because Takeoff wasn't participating in anything gang related.
Yeah, he was just chilling.
He was chilling. And when you listen to people and talk to people, that know him or, Takeoff was the most chillest person I've ever met. He was the chillest person out of this group. Like, he wasn't ever about any of that. And I think hip hop is getting a bad rap in a lot of this, and especially this, hip hop, artists are dying because of this, or they're dying because that. He wasn't targeted by anyone. Nobody was trying to rob him. Nobody was like really seeked him out. Like, you know what? I'm gonna kill him or shoot him because XYZ.
Right.
We watch gangster movies. We watch Michael Myers, Jason, Freddy Krueger. We watch a lot of killing on TV in general. Scary, yeah. So should we stop embracing and watching that because it promotes a certain thing?
I don't think so.
Me neither. I mean,
I think he's specific in talking about what's happening to Black people and
right.
what,
because music tends to glorify shooting, killing. You got ops, you got to deal with them. But is that reality though? When did we start taking? For some, but when did we really start taking music? At who is you can't? There are not a lot of rappers that you can name off your top of your head that you like. This nigga really about the life. He killing motherfuckers. He got
but he's talking about the youth though, and the youth are taking these motherfuckers serious.
They are.
That's what he's talking about. They are taking this shit serious. They are, they are, bro. So that's what he's talking about.
Okay.
Either way, it's not gonna stop me and what I got going on. I'm talking about me personally. I think I get what he's saying from a standpoint of the younger crowd or whatever, like, because they are taking these dudes serious and they are young and they are coming in
influential.
The younger rappers, they are coming in. They wild.
They are
wild. So, I mean, it doesn't mean I'm gonna stop fucking with who I fuck with, but the young boys are different, man. The music is different.
It is. So I had a conversation with my mom. Actually, it was a very great conversation. It was deep. We was just talking about this statement that was made. And you probably fall in kind of like the same category because your mom is very big in your life.
Right.
A woman cannot raise a boy to be a man.
Yep. You asked me if I believe that?
No. That's what we was talking about. And we can get into that. Yes. For me, one, I don't believe in it. My mom definitely don't believe in it. My mom was a single parent until I want to say the age of 16, 17 years old. But what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I don't saying that a woman can't raise a man, like she can groom him, she can groom him, like you can, like it. You're gonna, the way I feel. Okay. The bottom line is that what makes you a man is your life experiences and how you respond to them.
Okay.
Right? Or your ills and how you respond to your ills. Right? That's what I think. No one gets taught how to be a man. You might get pointers, in my opinion, you might get pointers or you might get led into a certain direction. But you're your own person.
Right.
So I don't subscribe to it either though. Right? Like your mama, like at the end of the day, yeah, your mom has everything to do with, your makeup and how you view certain things, right? But at the end of the day, the shit that you went through on your own turned you into a man.
Okay.
In my opinion.
And so do you think you necessarily need a man to teach you those things?
I think a man makes it easier.
Okay.
I think it makes it easier. You know what I'm saying? I think male influence is it makes it easier for sure.
because and we got on this conversation, me and my mom, and I was talking about it because it was said that a woman can't raise a boy to be a man.
Yeah.
A boy that doesn't have a man or his father in his life will not equate to be much. There are a few outliers, but it's not, the rest aren't, don't fall in this category. And I'm just thinking, I don't necessarily hold that or deem that to be true at all. But I do think, and so for one thing that my mom did say is that it's going to take an active woman that, to facilitate and help this young boy become a man, far as in, whatever she does outside of, because girls and boys are different. You're gonna raise your daughter different than you raise your son. Yeah. So for one, I'll use my mom for example. My mom play fighting with me. My mom wrestled with me, threw me around. Okay. Roughed me up a little bit. I played football with my mom. I played basketball with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Like I done things, you know what I'm saying? Things that maybe you would expect a boy to do with his father. Okay. Because I didn't necessarily have that male figure, or my dad wasn't there like that in my life. So I think that's what she was saying as far as in, by being, an active mother, doing certain things. And not raising a quote unquote feminine boy or feminine, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Because if you never grew up playing football and your mom had you in nail shops or the kitchen when she was cooking, all this other stuff, then you're going to kind of maybe gravitate to other things besides football. You may want to be, I don't know, a nail tech, a chef, maybe. Not saying that's necessarily feminine things or other things, but you know what I'm saying?
It's just that I can't subscribe to that. And the reason why is because my cousin, my younger cousin, right at the end of the day, he jumped off the porch, and it was he and his mom, and I mean she was married, but like at the end of the day, like he learned how to take care of himself. He learned from his mom how to fend for himself, right? How to cook and how to do that. He's probably one of the best fucking cooks, if not the best cook in my fucking family, right? So you know what I'm saying? Hey, this dude is as gangster as it get. You understand what I'm saying? This motherfucker will knock your head off. So I can't subscribe to that necessarily, but I get where you're going with it. I get where you're going with it. I think.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't think it. I think a woman could hold her own just fine. Just like I think a man could raise a young girl to be a woman. I don't have a doubt in my mind if you were, had your daughter full time with you, that she would not come out to be a good woman. I've done the same with my daughter. I just think it all depends on the person and who they are. I hate when I hear that. I heard it on a podcast. I saw it online. I'm like, well, what is, why do people feel this way?
At the end of the day, dog, people, I'm gonna stick to what I said. Like, yeah, we all have help with who we are, who we become. But it's the low times and the decision making that you have to make that makes you a man.
Right.
Yeah. Period. I've never thought about, well, what would my dad do? I've never thought like
me neither.
Like, me neither. Like, what the fuck? Nah. No. My paw maybe. But no.
At all. So with this Migos stuff yesterday, I had posted, I'm not even gonna say Migos. Yesterday I posted on my social media, I said, if there's somebody in your life you love or you have love for, make sure they know that.
Mm-hmm.
And my daughter, Passion, shout out to Passion. Shout out to Passion. And real quick off of that, I forgot we was talking about Halloween. I didn't even say it, but Luna was Owlette from PJ Masks.
Oh shit!
Owlette,
Okay, yeah.
And Passion had FaceTime me, her, and Luna actually started her first day of daycare, not daycare, but pre-K.
Pre-K. Okay.
On Thursday and Friday. So, Passion FaceTime me both days, and I'm watching her walk in,
But shit is wild.
talk to the teachers, talk everything,
Shit is wild,
man. Oh my God. Just going through it all over again, this many years later. And I'm just like, wow, now I'm watching grandbaby go through this, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy. But watching her, Monday, with her costume on, and she's holding the phone, she's talking to me on the way there.
Mm-hmm.
And then, she bumps into one of her friends in a costume, and of course, she ain't even talking to me no more. It's done. But
my
so
fucking pop. I talk to him never. My fucking pop.
It's all about friends.
Yeah, my friend.
Yeah,
This is my
it's
friend.
all
You
about
pop,
friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I made that post. If you got somebody that you love or have love for, make sure they know that, because you never know what's gonna happen. You don't never want to, damn, I ain't get to patch this up with them. I love them, but do they know that? And she reposted that.
Yeah.
And I got the notification. I was looking at it last night, and she had reposted, and she was like, what my dad said.
Right.
And I looked at some of the comments under it, and her mom, my ex-wife, commented, and she was like, well, he don't tell me that no more. Right. So here's the conversation. Yeah. All right. Loving or having love for an ex.
Okay. Okay.
There are exes that you have those bad, tough breakups with, and you may feel a kind of way about or whatever else.
Okay.
There are exes that you have children with, and it may be not quote unquote bad breakup or whatever else. And of course you may still love them for, in any kind of way, or you may have love for them.
Okay.
I'm a little bit older than you.
Right.
My last marriage relationship, like strong relationship, is a little further off than yours.
Right.
I think at some point in time, I'm not gonna say I think, I know I still had love, but now when I think about it to this day, I really don't know. Like, if I have love, you know what I'm saying? Like, just for instance, like if I was, if someone was to ask me, like, do you still love your ex-wife? I'll probably tell them no.
You probably said, but you tell him you got love for her.
If they ask me if I have love, if they ask me if I had love for her, I might be like,
really? Okay.
I mean, she's my daughter's mother.
Okay.
I don't wish ill on her.
Okay.
But, and maybe you can help me out with this.
Okay.
Do you have love with them part of it?
Love for them.
Well, yeah, love for them.
Well, here's the thing about it. This is what I think. I think the mother of my children will always have love for them because they gave me the greatest gifts that you could give.
Mm-hmm.
So automatically by default, because we are working towards a common goal to put our kids in the best position that they could be in, right? And we're not going to always agree on what the best position is.
Right.
But I have, like you said, I have younger kids, so this time matters. And as long as I can see them and what they're doing with my children, right, and how they're setting my children up for success, or how we collectively are setting my children up for success, I gotta have love for you. I have to. In my mind. Doesn't mean I'm in love with you.
Is a possibility that it may fade, and then you're at my point the way you're like, you know what?
That's a good question.
We're amicable, we're cool, but I don't have any kind of feelings, negative or positive. You're my son's, you're my daughter's mother.
I don't know, bro.
Because I feel like that's, I feel like that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I don't know. Like I know for a fact, and I know it's different. I love my mom. I love my daughters. I love my sister. I love my aunts, uncles. But, and I guess some of those things have faded. Like if oh man, I don't want to say this because it might sound bad and sensitive.
Whatever. Watch it then.
Yeah. If something tragic was to happen to one of them, am I gonna be boohoo crying or just really I'm gonna feel like terrible for my child. Terrible for my child. But is it really like a whole, damn, I love this person like this, or love for this person, you know what I'm saying? And this is, and granted, for those that don't know, my youngest daughter is 17, she'll be 18 in April. My oldest, 23. And yes, when you're not in a relationship with somebody, you're not dealing with them actively, love fades.
Yeah.
But the love for them part, like I care for them deeply, but is that having love for them?
I don't know, man. That's because we're in two different spots, like you said. I don't know. I don't know what that looks like for me, like in the future, man. I don't know. I would imagine that I would always have love for them because of what I just said and how I view it.
Right.
Like I'm gonna have love for them regardless because of what they given to me. But I don't know.
I texted my mom earlier and she asked me. I'm gonna call her. Because when I thought about it, I'm like, I want to do my mom still have love for my dad. Because that's that's even a bigger gap than me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe you can do the same. I don't know. Like it's just interesting or curious to me. I don't know if that'll be disrespect for you asking that.
I know being that your mom feel about my dad.
Okay, so
yeah.
Well,
how she feel about it?
So it was being that you can be on bad terms with someone, but still like, you know what? I'm not going, if they was not saying she feels this way, I'm not going ever want to spit on their grave or do this or do that. You know what I'm saying?
Ill feeling.
Yeah. But you can still have ill feelings towards someone, but be like, you know what? I got love for them because of what you said.
Yeah. Or I feel a way about the way they move or have moved. But yeah. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that I'm going to not have love for the women, for the mothers of my children.
Right. Because I don't honestly know what space I'm in. Like I said, I don't dislike them at all. Like everything's amicable, but I can't necessarily say if I have love for them.
Yeah, I feel you, cuz. I mean,
I don't know. Like it's just weird.
I don't know what to tell you on that, dog. I got young kids.
The
shit is still fresh. So for me, I got love for both of them. I got love for exes that I don't have kids with. You know what I'm saying? Just off of our experiences or what I've learned from that relationship. You don't mean I love you. It don't mean I'm in love with you. It just means that I got some love for you. Like there's when in my heart, like I'm not saying it's a spot for you in my heart. Don't get it fucked up. But some of them are instrumental in some of the life lessons that I've learned.
Right.
That have made me a better man.
Well, I mean, they could completely shit on you too.
Yeah, that too. But I'm just saying the
make you-
motherfuckers that I got love for, like, you made me better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because they can shit on you and still make you better. You like, you know what? You fucked me over, but in the grand scheme of things, you made me a better man. I feel, I don't know, man. I thought about that earlier. I was like, I don't know if, because I know I felt a certain way at some point in time, but I don't know if I like throughout the years it's changed or faded. Because at one point in time, my youngest daughter mother, I honestly felt like, we were gonna end up together forever. And it just so, a lot of things, with the army and how things played out, and then us having disagreements, it didn't work out that way. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if time just played a whole big part in that and made it, a certain way. But I was trying to understand that whole I got love for you aspect part of it. Like, what generates that, or what do you base that off of?
Well, I just told you what I base it off of, but yeah. But I think what you're saying is cool. Like, I think it's something to really think about. Like, fast forward, you know what I'm saying? In the next 10 years when my daughter's 20, or in the next, 20 years when my son's 23, how am I gonna feel? Am I gonna have that same energy? You're right. It's something to think about.
Because I guess it kind of fades, the infatuation or affinity for someone, and then the older you get, because the way things are moving, your children are growing up in a whole nother like generation. Hell, when Adonis is 8, technology may be so different that you ain't even got to communicate with his mom to even communicate with him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's 3 years old right now.
Yeah. So,
and I can call his iPad and shit. And yeah.
So imagine like 5 years from now, like you may not even have had a conversation, outside of the, hey, he needs blah, blah, blah. He needs this and that. So I don't, that might be where I'm at. Like, just, once they reach that certain age, outside of this what the school grades look like, this what that looks like, whatever else. Not saying that this is just another person, but this is my child's mom. I feel a certain way about her, because that's my child's mom. If something was to happen, like, I would be devastated or whatever else. But do I have love for this person anymore? And I mean, they may feel the same way about me. I don't know, but I wouldn't blame them at all. But it's just interesting to think about, because I know, like, at once upon a time in your life, you was actually in love with this person.
Right. Maybe.
On that note, we'll get to these unapologetic truths and get up out of here. Let me see. Qualities a partner must have. 3. We'll go with 3.
Be a good listener.
Good listener.
Be money savvy.
Money savvy.
Be able to be transparent.
Be able to be transparent. Yeah. I like that one. Transparent. Yeah. Be transparent, be vulnerable.
Yeah, transparency for sure.
Yeah. Caring, understanding,
okay,
and be able to vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think for me, once I get in a relationship, and I would want the same. You know, you have to, the pride and all the other shit gotta be, you know, you gotta be able to put that to the side.
No doubt.
You know, yeah. Pride fucks up a lot of shit. But hey, back to that having love or loving conversation. For our listeners, viewers, I'd like y'all to think about that for your exes or even baby fathers, baby mothers, and whether man or woman. Think about that and let tap into us, let us know. Hit us up on the page and let us know, like, how do you feel about some of your exes, and if you still love them or have love for them, or what dictates that. I think that's interesting. So I stole this from another podcast. I'm not even going to shout them out, but
you probably should have.
I probably should have. But,
he stole it.
But yeah, because it was an interesting question, and when I thought about it, I was like, you know what? Okay, your partner wants you to go hang out with her, but she wants to go to a gay bar because she says she has more fun, than outside of regular bars, because when she go to regular bars or clubs, it's always a guy, grabbing on her, touching her, want to holler at her.
Okay.
So she wants you to go hang out, with her with a gay bar.
Okay.
Do you feel a kind of way? Are you offended?
No.
Do you go?
Yes.
I'm with you. I'm with my lady. But so the consensus, the
consensus
there, there was a little pushback. No, I'm uncomfortable there. I'm not with guys trying to talk to me or holler at me.
I'm not gonna talk to you if you with your.
Absolutely, that's the same way I felt. I have had plenty of gay friends.
Okay.
And I've really learned and understand that they know who to talk to and who not to talk to.
Yeah.
They know who's curious and who's not.
Yeah.
They know that.
Yeah.
Anybody with any, what I'm saying, like if you're open-minded and you had those type of friends, that guy, how many gay guys have you had approach you and like try to bag you? Probably none. Me neither. Because like I said, they know who to talk to and who's curious, who is, anything in that nature.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Gay guys, I mean, there may be some out there that's just going, wild, outlandish, try to holler at whoever.
No, I ain't never really
experienced
that though.
Never experienced it. Because I feel like they know. But I wouldn't have any reservations about it. About going out, because I'm there with my lady. We having fun. We doing what we do.
Right.
It is what it is. Just like, if it was something that she wasn't into, I would, talk to her and, see exactly what the deal was about it. And, okay, you don't like strip clubs. Why not? What's going on? Maybe we should go try this out, see how it is. I wouldn't force her, just like I wouldn't expect her to force me to go to a gay club, but she asked me and that's something that she wants to do. Then okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Easy one. You picked 4 women?
I did.
Okay. You want me to go first or you want?
I do.
Okay.
No, I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll go first.
Hold on. Let me pour it real quick, man. Nah, you know what?
Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing.
I was gonna say let me prep myself for so this week
Wife
playmate this. Dre picked 4 women.
Yeah.
And I got 4 for him, and we're gonna go from there. This was a suggestion. We're gonna turn it up a little bit, make it a little more interesting.
Yeah. All right. So this is what I got for you. All right. We got, I was gonna throw Ashanti back in the mix. You knew that. Ashanti back in the mix. We're gonna throw Lotto, young blood, young rich blood in there.
Okay.
Right. We're gonna throw Gabrielle Union in there.
Mm.
All right.
Okay.
Throw Gabrielle Union in there. And in the wild card, we'll throw Young Miami in there. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do.
Wife, playmate, this.
Yeah.
Gabrielle, Lotto, Young Miami, and Ashanti.
Yeah.
Different
flavors.
Yeah.
And think about it is, so I've been told that we have an issue with dark skinned women. Yeah, I've been told that, man. I've been
told we have an issue with anything that's not ethnic white women, but that's another story for another day.
Oh, because we don't throw white women in it?
We don't. That's what it is. But listen.
I mean, that's not your thing. It's not necessarily my thing either, but I know some bad motherfucking white women, cuz.
I do. There's none that I desire.
Shit. I know some bad motherfuckers that I take to the But anyway.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah.
What
about it?
Who's his lady?
The chick from Transformers. I forgot her name. I can tell you. Megan
Fox. Is it Fox?
Megan Fox.
Oh,
yeah, that's her name.
Yeah. Oh, that's one. But I've
yeah.
Scarlett
Johansson.
Oh God. Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Y'all done black, y'all done Hispanic, y'all done blazing, y'all ain't never done white. And we won't.
Sorry. Sorry. Hold the Mayo.
And we won't.
Hold the Mayo.
Yeah. That's the name. Right? I'm sleeping. I'm sorry.
My fault. That was that's fucked up. I should have said that, man.
All right.
Ashanti, Lotto, Gabrielle Union, and Young Miami.
All right.
What you gonna do with it? Wife, playmate, this. And I don't think, I thought about this thing and I was like, maybe I made it too easy. But I know that you kind of you're a methodical thinker, you know what I'm saying? So this isn't as easy as it may seem to some.
Okay. So out of that group, Ashanti's wifey.
Okay.
I can't.
Okay.
None of them.
Ashanti's wifey.
Yeah, none of them's touching it.
Not even Gabrielle Union.
Today's Gabrielle. Oh no. What was that? Today, yeah, she ain't.
No. Okay.
No. Yeah. Playmate. Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah, here's.
Yeah. 2 young joints. And Gabrielle Union. No offense, Gabrielle. She just turned 50, right?
I like Gabrielle.
I know.
I don't know if I like older Gabrielle though, but just because of I can't even say how she's really moving. But so I'm gonna go. Wow. I'm stuck between Lotto and Young Miami.
I know you are.
I think I already said I think I'm gonna go Young Miami.
Okay, that's gonna be
Playmate.
okay. And Lotto and
Gabrielle
walk the plank.
Yeah, they gotta get the step in.
Okay.
Wow.
You know what?
I want to keep Lotto in there so bad.
Okay.
I know she eye popping me to death though. I would embrace
Will
it.
she? Will she eye pop
Probably.
you to death?
Maybe. I feel like it.
What is she? Is there what's her? I don't.
She's a Dominican and black.
Is she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that Lotto? I think it is. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Yeah. Wife, Ashanti, Playmate, Young Miami, and Gabrielle and Lotto, they gotta go.
All right.
Wow.
I probably wouldn't have. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, and I want to keep
did what
Lotto.
you did.
I want to keep Lotto so bad.
She got to go to walking the plank.
Yeah, I don't. It's just I don't know what it is about Young and so Young Miami ain't the best looking to me or the like
Shit.
what I but like yeah she is but out of the group of women I got for you I guarantee you would be like Young Miami who
All right. Motherfucker told me I got to type.
Okay, we'll see. They told you that. All right. All right, I got 4 for you.
All right.
Rennie Rucci, Cash Doll,
I knew them two was gonna be in there.
Juju.
Okay.
And Amber Rose.
Oh. See,
let's talk about it.
If you would have told me this shit yesterday or the day before, all right.
I just got hit today. I got hit with it today.
Oh my God.
We got some heavy hitters here. Wife, playmate, this.
And my choices are
Rennie, Juju, Cash, Amber Rose. And for those of y'all that don't know, you think everybody knows who all these ladies are? They might not know who Juju is.
They probably don't know who Juju is. Right. But then again, she's been on Love and Hip Hop and shit like that.
She has.
So, you know what I'm saying? Right.
If you don't know, look up. If I pour no juice in here, it means stop fucking around. Hold on, let me. Oh, what we got?
All right. My wife and Cash Doll.
Okay. Did I foresee that? I don't know, but okay.
I really want a wife Rennie though, because she a country motherfucker that know what the fuck going on.
Dilemma.
I'm a wife Cash Doll.
Cash over Rennie. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go with Cash Doll.
Does that put Rennie in the outer circle?
So here's the thing about it. Because I want to see what Amber Rose hitting for. I do, bro. I do. I want to see what it's hitting for, dog. I do. I do, bro. I want to see.
So that sounds like the dilemma is Juju and
Juju can go,
and
bro.
Rennie got to walk.
Juju can go, bro. Juju
Okay.
can go. I haven't made the decision yet.
Okay. All right. So
I'm just throwing out different variables.
So Juju's gone.
Yeah, Juju can go, dog.
Out of the group. Juju is already gone. She got her walking
I
paper.
feel
her clearing papers is signed and
yeah,
stamped.
Yeah, for a number of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I feel as though I can pull Juju.
Okay. All right.
We won't go into. I think we went into it. I think I talked to you about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I won't talk about that. But
Rennie and Amber, then.
God damn, you picked some good ones. Fuck. These are beautiful motherfuckers. Yeah, but okay. Fuck it. Cash Doll gotta stay.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's who I'm marrying, cuz for real. She gonna am I marrying her, man? Or am I sticking to the Carolinas? Because I'm tired. I need to get up out of here. Yeah, I'm a married Cash Dog.
Okay.
Right. I'm gonna hit Amber Rose, my playmate.
All right.
Because I need to know. I need to know.
Okay.
And unfortunately,
see what all that slut walk is about.
Yeah, I need to know, bro. I need to know.
I can't blame you.
I need to know.
I can't blame you.
And Juju and Rennie have to walk the plank. I'm coming back for Rennie.
Yeah.
After I was just fucking them girls. I was fucking like that.
Yeah. Don't. I'm coming back. Don't. Oh, I got you.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right.
For sure.
All right.
It's tough.
Yeah.
It's tough. I'm gonna get some backlash from that. That's tough. Well, Cash Dog, man, I fuck with Cash Dog though, man. Like, I really do, man. I just bitches fly, man. Fuck.
I feel like we had a wife playmate this to where it was all dark skinned women. Or dark or brown. I felt like we did.
I don't fucking give a fuck about your skin tone. Like that never goes in.
But
that never goes into play. It doesn't go in. I know it doesn't go into play for you. That never goes into play with my choices, bro.
No, but when I see a pretty dark, even toned motherfucker, I go crazy. Bro. And I go crazy more than I see, anything light skin. Like that shit is like, if I saw a Foxy Brown walking down the street, oh my God.
Right.
And that's the Pam Grier or Inga Machard.
Yeah.
Like, to me, it don't get no better than that. Even tone, dark, pretty motherfucker. Like, oh my God.
I'm a firm believer that it all has to go together. It all has to mesh well, right? Because you got some light-skinned, ugly motherfuckers. You got some dark-skinned, beautiful motherfuckers. So it all got to go together. Period, point blank. It doesn't matter about your fucking skin tone.
I don't know where they get that from, but I mean,
yeah, man, straight up, you got that, man.
Okay, all right,
man. Mm-hmm. Whatever.
Listen, some of the baddest things I pulled was chocolate.
Hey, me too.
Some of the baddest things.
Me too. Me too. And just like I've seen you have some chocolate joints, and you've been like, and I've been like, okay, French fries. You know, and vice versa. Yeah. You told me, oh, okay. Okay. So yeah, whatever. Nobody trying to hear that shit. The dog that shit.
All right, y'all. Let's close it out.
Yes, sir. For me, man, shout out to the home team as always, man. Shout out to North Carolina, dog. Shout out to my support system. To my babies, man, to you, big dog. This will probably be, like I said, I don't know when next time I'll be here in the house, fucking with you, man. But at the end of the day, we're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna keep this thing smooth and do what we gotta do.
I told about these jackets too.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that.
I got a response back.
But other than that, man, shout out to Unapologetic Nation for fucking with us. And the feedback that we're getting and shit like that. Thank you. We can only go up from here. We can only get better. We're not gonna decline. We're gonna only get better. So keep it up and let us know what you want us to talk about, man. Tap in, please. Other than that, man, you know how I give it a dog, different toilet, same shit.
Yes. Like, share, subscribe. Appreciate everybody for fucking with us. Another episode down. I'm gonna promote this shit. I promise y'all. Even though if y'all really fuck with us, y'all know it's out because you've already hit the like button or whatever it is, so you get a notification when the episode comes out. But there are a lot of people that don't even do that. They just wait on promotion. Like, why do you just don't? You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
What you mean?
Like you fuck with us, you listen to us, but you haven't subscribed to the channel or hit the notification to where it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like it. Just whatever. I mean, that's like, I fuck with you, but I'm not gonna follow you on Facebook, or I'm not going, be friends with you. I'm looking at whatever you post or your stuff, but I
don't want you to know.
Yeah,
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, y'all. But listen, if you like, you helping us out. It ain't harming you because you don't have to pay nothing. But anyway, right? You don't have to pay nothing,
right?
We trying to build this into something bigger. Hell, one day we can be like $1 million worth of game. One day,
if that's in the cards, man.
Yeah. Shit, this can, if it's in the cards, it can turn to something that your kids can eat off of years later. Then you can hand it over to them.
Fucking right.
They can be unapologetic. That'd be dope, huh?
What crazy would that be?
That would be dope. Yeah, but kids have their own identity and things they want to do. You can have a mansion and they be like, who said I want to stay in Virginia? Right. I don't want that. Sell that shit. But listen, we thank y'all for everything. And appreciate y'all for fucking with us. I got a topic that I'm putting on the stories for Unapologetic. By the time y'all hear this, it'll be old. But just try to start generating more, interactions and all that other good stuff. But as always, like, share, subscribe. We're Unapologetic. We're unfiltered. Dre, Reg, we're out of here. See y'all next week.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.